Welcome to Kingdoms, where all your nerdy dreams come true. This is the 4th episode of the 3rd season of the Diamond Commander League. We play high-power EDH with a few restrictions to keep things interesting. The only banned card in our league is Thassa's Oracle. For episodes 4, 5, and 6, the restrictions are to play a commander from the Time Spiral Remastered set, have at least 10 Time Spiral Remastered cards in your deck, and to exclude any enchantments from your deck. The players are not required to follow these restrictions, but it is encouraged. A quick heads up, we filmed this video in June of 2021, so Hullbreacher was not banned at the time. We just celebrated our 1-year anniversary as a channel. I'm giving away almost $5,000 worth of Magic the Gathering product that I've gathered over the years. You really aren't going to want to miss this giveaway. It goes for the next month, and you can check it out at kingdoms.tv/giveaway. If you are enjoying our content and you'd like to engage directly with our crew, come join us on Patreon. We have a $2 Ronin tier where you get access to our Discord, and you can play with us monthly. You can check out our deck lists. You can just enjoy the time in the kingdom. With that, let's check out our commanders and the deck goals for our games today. First off, we have Bryce playing Tasigur the Golden Fang. This deck is elves and spells. Elves to make a ton of mana, and Tasigur to get back all the spells, then rinse and repeat. With the riches Tasigur brings, the elves have a new king. His starting hand includes Arcane Signet, Lifecrafter's Bestiary, Nightshade Harvester, Bane of Progress, Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth, Verdant Catacombs, and a Forest. Second, we have John M. playing the Sliver Legion. This deck is slivers. Yep, just good old tribal slivers. It's been a while since one of these decks graced our playmats, and it's still too soon. My name is Sliver Legion, for we are many. His starting hand includes Homing Sliver, Hullbreacher, Sliver Overlord, Rootbound Crag, Savannah, Taiga, and a Mountain. Third, we have Carlos playing Feather the Redeemed. This deck is Boros Spellslinger with tokens to go wide. No combos here, just Feather, Instance, and her army of tokens. Feather the Redeemed is a cool name, but how about Feather the Last Firemane, yeah? His starting hand includes Crow Mox, Path to Exile, Martial Coup, Siriji's Shelter, Mirrorwing Dragon, and 2 planes. Fourth, we have Jason playing Yawgmoth Transposition. This deck is Yawgmoth and his many combos. Undying, Infect, and Aristocrats, and that's just the beginning. This is probably mono black at its best. His starting hand includes Diabolic Intent, Jet Medallion, Ichor Rats, Damnation, Marsh Flats, Phyrexian Tower, and a Swamp. With that, let's check out Game 1.
Draw, Verdant, pass turn.
Draw, Taiga, wow, pass.
Draw, play planes, Crow Mox, put Mirrorwing Dragon underneath it.
Okay. Into Carlos's turn, I'm going to crack Verdant, search for land.
Draw, Swamp, and then I'll pass the turn.
I'll get it. Zagoth Triome. Draw, Forest, Arcane Signet, Elvish Mystic. Now pass turn.
Draw for turn. Rootbound Crag for turn, and pass.
Draw, I'll play the planes. Yeah, we'll play Feather, and I'll pass.
Draw, Swamp, cast a Jet Medallion, and I'll pass the turn.
Draw, play an Evolving Wilds, and I'll tap 4 for a Nightshade Harvester. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, that player loses 1 life, and I put a 1/1 counter on Nightshade Harvester. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. Savannah, Homing Sliver.
Tap Evolving Wilds and go get a Forest and put it into the battlefield tap.
Oh, I will take 1 from playing a land. Alright, each sliver card in each player's hand has sliver cycling of 3.
Draw, Mountain, I lose a life, pass.
Draw, and cast Night Whisper. I get to draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, play a Phyrexian Tower,
Trigger.
put out an Expedition map, pass the turn.
Draw, Urborg.
Yay! My Phyrexian Tower makes black mana by itself.
Bane of Progress.
Bruh.
Arcane Signet's gone. Bane of Progress gets 4. I'm going to attack John for 5.
Before you move phases, I'm going to give Feather Pro Black. So I think this is actually exiled.
You put that in your Feather hand.
I'll take 5.
Pass turn.
Worry?
Draw for turn. Plateau.
Trigger.
Wow.
Yep, I take 1. Ka-chow! Cast Sky Shroud Claim and then take 2 more.
Ouch.
I will grab this forest card, buy from Tropical Island, and then I will take 2 because they came in. And then I will pass the turn.
Draw a card. Play Mana Confluence.
Trigger.
Lose a life. I'm gonna play Mavinda. I'll pass.
Draw. I'm going to play a Marsh Flats. I'll lose a life to your Shaman.
And it'll tick up.
Then I'll tap my Marsh Flats for black because it's swamp. And I'll cast Damnation.
Oh, come on.
Pass the turn.
Draw. Play Tasigur. Play Cultivate. I want to get a forest and a island. Forest will go into my hand. Cast turn.
Draw for turn. Throw a mountain for turn. I will cast the first Sliver. Exile cards from the top of your library. So you cast a non-land card. Pillar of Origins. That costs less, and I'll cast that for free. No, Slivers sound good to me. I'm good. I'll pass.
End of turn, I'm gonna take one path to exile the first sliver.
My source of power.
Draw. Play Plains.
Tapped island.
You want to play Keeper of the Accord. Pass turn.
Draw. Crack Marsh Flats. Losing a life. I'll play a Bajuka Bog. Bryce, that's a nice graveyard you have there. I'm going to exile it. Pass the turn.
Draw. I'll tap 3 for Life's Bestiary. I get a scry at the beginning of my upkeep. Then whenever I cast a creature spell, I may pay green. If I do, I draw a card. Play Edric, Spymaster of Trest. Any responses?
I will cast a quick Sliver.
Tap this to draw a card from Life's Bestiary for casting a creature. Then I will attack Jason.
Quattro.
Yep. Trigger Edric and draw a card. Pass turn.
I have double trigger on Keeper of the Accord since you have more lands than me and more creatures than me.
So you get a basic plains, battlefield tapped. Wow. And a 1/1.
Untap. I will draw for turn. Poke Jason for 1 so I can draw a card.
Is that how we're playing this game?
To draw cards? Yes. Does that go through?
Yeah, I already took it.
Cool. Draw trigger off of Edric. Alrighty, I'll play Volcanic Island for turn, and then I'll pass.
I'll get a land, but not a creature from John.
In response, I'm going to flash in Opposition Agent.
Draw. John, I'll take you for 1, and Jason, you for 3.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
I'll take the 1.
Yep, I'll draw 2. Second main, I'll play a Get to Encampment tapped. Pass.
Draw. Play a Swamp, otherwise known as Cabal Coffers. Cast my Commander. Use those and cast an Ichor Rats.
I'm poisoned.
Yes. When he enters the battlefield, each player gets a poison counter, myself included, because I'm a team player.
Is that a poisonous leaf there, John?
That is Poison Ivy.
Oh. Carlos, I'm attacking you with my Opposition Agent.
Take 3.
Sweet. You know what that means? I get to draw a card.
Thanks, Bryce.
Thanks, Bryce. Love your cooking. Yeah, we'll pass the turn. Carlos gets trigger.
3 creatures, yep.
Keep, so I'll scry 1. Yeah, I'll keep that there. Cast Yeva, the green, to draw a card. You may cast green creature spells as though they had flash.
Ugh.
Nice. I will flash this.
Oh, that's not a sliver. I hate that card.
Tasigur's gonna go at Jonathan. Edric, I'm gonna send at Carlos.
Take it.
I will block Tasigur with this guy. That is
Oh, boy.
Sliver Overlord.
Okay, I'm not gonna draw. Oh, they're not gonna go there. It's gonna go back to the command zone. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. Let us luxury suite. I'll cast Sliver Legion. Carlos, I'll attack you for 7.
Block with a soldier.
I am done.
You have more creatures, I'll get a soldier back. Draw for turn. You can search for 3, is that right?
Pay 3, I can have Jason search for a Sliver.
Yes, I can.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So don't kill me. I'm the only thing saving you from John.
John, I'm attacking you for 5. 2 1/1s and a 3/4.
Let's use the Legion to block the biggest one. I will let the other 2 go through.
I'll attempt a martial coup.
In response, tap 2 and discard a card and proliferate everyone's infect counter, except for mine.
Okay, these do die.
And what
You
is
done?
X on that one there, Carlos?
It's a 6. I get 6 tokens.
Nice.
Tapped out to do that, so I'll be done.
Untap.
At least I can draw cards now.
And I'm going to cast Ugin the Spirit Dragon. There's tokens. I forgot.
It would be free.
Come on, they
Are
won't hurt
they-
you. They're not going to go
Are
again.
I'm going to minus nothing. I'm sorry. That's just hashtag value. Okay.
Board wipe after board wipe.
Yeah, let's keep things fresh. Go ahead, Bryce.
Upkeep and then trigger, so scry 1. Well, I can keep that there and draw. I control a forest, so my woodland cemetery comes into the battlefield untapped. Play Priest of Titania, which is an amazing draw card. Play Finhorn, Elves, and trigger to draw a card. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. Let's cast Patriarch's Bidding. Every player chooses a creature type, and you can return all creature cards of a chosen type, and it goes from the graveyard to play. So I'll choose Slivers.
So you chose Sliver, I chose Advisor,
Yeah.
Jason chose Rogue, and Bryce chose a Shaman. If you have any of those types of creatures in your graveyard, you get any of those 4 types into play.
Yep.
So I have
Resolve?
Rogue,
Exactly.
Shaman.
Boom! I will pass.
Draw for turn. Attack Guggen for 2. Put him to
Yep.
5.
Boop.
We'll cast a Sun Titan, which is 6. What? What?
See, that's a good play. That's a good play.
How does that work? Pass the turn.
Draw. Cast an Ornithopter. I'm going to play an Ancient Tomb, and let's -5 Ugin.
Bye.
Exiled
Mavinda.
all your creatures that cost less than Sun Titan that are 1 or more colors.
It's all permanents.
All permanents, thank you. Yes. Make 8 black mana. And I'm going to cast Diabolic Intent, sacrificing my Ornithopter. Search my library for a card, put that card into my hand, and then shuffle. Use 6+1, and I'm going to cast Peer into the Abyss, targeting myself. Never actually cast this card and not had a deflecting swatted, so does it resolve, Carlos?
I don't have that in my hand.
Okay, great. Like, you're technically
I'm
1
going to
mana
counter
short.
that.
No!
Whoa!
No!
Good job, John.
Oh,
That was
like,
unexpected.
almost started counting my library when I was searching.
Oof.
That was great.
Jonathan's
I'll muddle that one.
only
I'll muddle
That's
that
your
one.
only counter,
That's
isn't
my
it?
only counter spell.
Ooh.
So
creep trigger scry one. That's gonna go to the bottom right now. It's not. Then draw. Play Azuri and draw a card.
that's fun with 1,000,000 mana.
Play a land for turn.
Oh,
Preordain. Scry 2. I'm gonna go 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom, and then draw a card. Then I will pass turn.
I will draw for turn. I will cast Morophon. So I will choose Slivers as my creature type, and then spells of the chosen type cost Wurbrug less to cast, so your other creatures get 1/1, so I'll pay 2 to cast Sliver Legion.
In response to you casting it, I will Beast Within Morophon.
I think I'm good. I will pass.
Draw a card.
I'm still reeling from that Muddle the Mixture. Like, I'm still trying to process it.
I cast Feather. Attack with Sun Titan. Bryce, I'll attack you for 6. And before blocks, I will trigger Sun Titan. Go back Chromox. Exiling Stormkiln Artist.
No blocks, I'll take 6.
It'll actually be 7 because I'm going to Deviant Strike him.
Took 7.
Triggers Feather. I draw a card. I'll get this back and I'll be done.
Draw. Cast Sign in Blood, targeting myself. Resolves, John. Hashtag not salty. 2. Draw 2. 8 mana. I'm going to spend 2 of that and cast Cabal Ritual. And that's going to give me back 5 mana. And that goes to 11. And cast Yawgmoth's Will. 3rd spell cast. Resolves. John.
Counter unless you pay 1 more. I'm just kidding.
Oh, let's cast Cabal Ritual. We go up 3. Cast an Ornithopter. Let's go Peer into the Abyss. And that 7 will put me at 4 mana floating.
Oh no, Hull Breach is in play.
Nope. 76 cards. So that means I draw how many?
38.
38, 36, 37, 38. So I go to 12 or 13?
13.
I'll go down to 3, cast Dark Ritual. Gets me up to 7. 7 spells cast. Cast Chromox. Exiling Treacherous Pit Dweller. A Mana Crypt. 6 for Bolas Citadel. Mox Opal. Tap that, add a black. Go to 5. Aetherflux Reservoir. Can't even say it right. Going to 1 mana. And casting Divining Top. Storm count went to 12. So when I cast the last one here, since it's Divining Top, I gain life for each other spell I've cast this turn. So I gain 12 life, and that'll put me at 25. Then I will tap, draw a card, put this on top of my library, and then I will cast this using a Bolas' Citadel, so I will lose 1 life, but by casting it, I will gain 13 life. And then I'll do the same thing, so I'll draw a card and gain 14 life. I'll draw a card and I gain 15 life. These are added onto my life total, so that number goes up very quickly, and I'll shoot all of my opponents for 50.
Yeah.
Ha! Nice job.
Woo! That's the first time I've ever resolved Peer into the Abyss, and I'm very happy, so thanks, guys.
I feel like Bolas' Citadel, Aetherflux Reservoir, and Sensei's Divining Top is the perfect Venn diagram for an EDH combo. Not too hard to set up, but still really powerful. For Game 2, John M's starting hand includes Seedborn Muse, the first Sliver, Bayou, Hinterland Harbor, Spire Garden, with a scrubland and a swamp mulligan to the bottom. Carlos's starting hand includes Arcane Signet, Fists of Flame, Indomitable Creativity, Mirror Wing Dragon, 2 plains, and a mountain. Jason's starting hand includes Arcane Signet, Sudden Spoiling, Yawgmoth's Will, Ancient Tomb, Inkmoth Nexus, Shizo Death's Storehouse, and a swamp. Bryce's starting hand includes Gaia's Herald, Narset's Reversal, Cultivate, Abomination of Llanowar, Morphic Pool, an island, and a forest. With that, let's play some Magic.
Draw for turn. Bayou, pass.
Draw, plains, and pass.
Draw Inkmoth Nexus and pass.
Draw. I'll do a Morphic Pull and pass.
Draw. Hinterland Harbor, pass.
Draw for turn, play a mountain, tap these 2, Arcane Signet. Yeah, I'll pass turn.
Draw, play an Ancient Tomb. I'm going to tap it, hitting myself for 2. Play an Arcane Signet. So I'm going to tap for black. Activate my Nexus. And I'm going to attack John in the air with a 1/1 flying infect Blink Moth artifact creature.
I will take my poison.
Now it begins. Go ahead, Bryce.
Okay, no one tapping. I'm gonna draw. Play an island. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. Fire Garden, cast Belligerent Sliver. Sliver creatures I control have menace, and I will pass.
Draw, play a plains, and play feather. If nothing else, I'll pass the turn.
Draw a swamp. Tap these. Take 2 off my Ancient Tomb. I'm going to cast Praetor's Grasp with colorless floating. I'm going to target Bryce.
Okay.
So how do we do this? You just start going through your deck and no one look at it and I'll tell you when to stop?
Everyone will look away, even you, Bryce, and you'll just go through your deck and show him the cards.
Move it just a little bit so I can see the angle. Yeah, you can go faster. About back 1 card. That one, yes. That's the one. That's the one. So put him face down. Yep, perfect. Let me write it down here. That is the named card. I do have a colorless floating. I will activate my Inkmoth Nexus, and I'm going to attack Bryce. Woo! Heads up, 7-up. Bryce has 1 infect, and I'll pass the turn.
The infect.
You almost picked Hivestone.
Draw. Play a forest. Cultivate. Search my library. Get some lands. So swamp's gonna go untapped, and forest is gonna go into my hand. And then I will pass turn.
Draw for turn. Dryad Arbor. Alright, I'll attack Jason for 2, since he poisoned me.
Before your end step, I'm going to bandage feather. Prevent 1 damage that will be dealt toward this turn. Trigger feather, I'll draw a card, and then this will go back to my hand, and then I'll untap. Draw for turn. Plains. Play a Felwar Stone. We'll pass turn.
Draw. Prismatic Vista. And I'll go ahead and crack it. Losing a life. Get a Swamp. Lose 2 life. Cast my commander. Animate the land. And Inkmoth is going at John. And I'll pass the turn.
Before the end of your turn, I'm going to bandage feather. Draw a card.
Draw for turn.
Do something here to have fun. Gaia's Herald. Yeah, pass turn.
Before the end of the turn, bandage feather. So, draw a card.
Draw for turn. I need more land. Pass.
Your second main, I'm going to cast Fists of Flame on feather.
It's the same thing but different.
Draw a card. Draw for turn. I'm going to play a Fury Calm Snarl. I'm going to reveal this Plains. Untapped. Play Keeper of the Cord again.
Nice.
End step. Discard this Plains. Pass turn.
Draw. Let's take 2. And I'll cast a Bolas' Citadel.
Oh,
Really Yawgmoth.
no.
I'm going to attempt to cast a Dismember, losing 3 life. How did I'm spending less life to cast it, and I'm going to target Feather. So she'll get -5 until end of turn.
With the spell on the stack, I will bandage. Let's actually bandage Keeper first. Fists of Flame, Keeper of the Accord. So I'll get +2/+0 and trample this turn on Keeper. So nothing is there, so she'll die.
And then I'm going to play a Swamp for turn. From the top of my library, I'll play a Blood Artist. Losing 2 life. I will decide to stop of my own free will and choice there.
Yep, totally not a land.
Definitely not a land. Go ahead, Bryce. I think you get a dork, though, don't you?
Yep, I'll get a guy, and I get these back as well.
Draw. I'm going to pay 2 life. This is Noctis Survival.
Oh, okay.
Get Cultivate back to my hand.
Goes on
It goes
top.
back on top.
Oh, I'm gonna play Preordain. So Scry 2. Bottom that one.
It's the cultivate.
Draw card.
That would be so funny.
Play Cultivate.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Fooled you.
Yeah.
On my hand. Force is gonna go into the tap. I want to play Island for turn. I gotta pass turn. Hopefully Jonathan can do something.
Trigger the keeper and get a planes.
Draw for turn. Man, it's just not my game. Pass. There's
You're-
one thing I can do.
No.
Cast Hull Breach on the Citadel.
What does that do?
Destroy target artifact, or destroy target enchantment, or destroy target artifact and enchantment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll counter it.
You put your that's yeah. Whoa, it's in 2 places at once.
Republic credits will be fine.
My turn, John. Draw for turn. Play a mountain. Cast a Rowan Crusader. So X will be 5. I'm going to do Indomitable Creativity. Targets being my 2 creatures, your commander, Jason, and Bolas' Citadel, my Felwar Stone. Trigger a Rowan Crusader.
I want a Narset's Reversal.
Will there still be X? Yeah, X will still be something.
Yeah,
right?
X stays the same. He can just choose new targets. Your Crone Crusader still does trigger, though.
Just need to make sure to kill Bolas' Citadel, is all I'm saying. It's Bryce. So.
Don't do it.
Oh,
Bryce, we can friends.
Blood Artist and Yawgmoth's Will. Yeah, Yawgmoth, yeah. I'll do Keeper of the Cord and my Gaia's Herald.
There you go.
So 4 creatures are dying, so we have 4 Blood Artist triggers. They're all gonna go at Carlos. I'll gain 4 life.
So
Blood
for
Artist.
each one that's destroyed,
Oh.
you reveal cards until you get an artifact or creature.
It might matter the order they come in the battlefield.
Yeah,
though.
so you
Active player.
active player goes first, so you wait, Bryce.
So it'll be so we go Carlos, and then I'll have 3 of these.
Yeah, I get 1 activation, and you get 3, and Bryce gets 1.
Yep. Artifact or creature.
I got a Boros Signet.
We got a Lotus Bloom. Shiny. This was great, guys. Hand of the Praetors. And number 3, Massacre Worm.
That's Bryce's fault for the Massacre Worm.
But it doesn't hit Bryce's stuff. This is just when I casted another thing with Infact, and then Carlos loses everything.
Mine's gone as well.
Yeah, and you guys each lose 2 life whenever
2 per
one of your
creature.
creatures dies.
Yeah.
What happens to the other cards that were revealed?
Shuffle them into your library.
Great, I'll start working
I'm
on
gonna
that.
get an Arbor Elf. Mwah, mwah, yep.
Discard a mountain. Pass the turn.
Draw Shizo, Death's Storehouse.
Oh, my Dryad Arbor's dead as well.
Cast Yawgmoth's Will. I need to take 2 off Ancient Tomb.
Cast
Crack my
Citadel.
Black Lotus. And I'll get 3 black mana. Cast Bolas' Citadel. Get a Blood Artist. We'll go to combat. I'll swing at Carlos for 6. And John, I'm swinging at you for 3 Infect.
Alrighty.
Take it.
3 infect. I'm at 5.
You'll be at 5, and then I'll pass.
Draw. I'm gonna pass turn.
I will draw for turn. Right. Taiga. Still need white. Pass.
Draw for turn. I'll play a Prismatic Vista for Indomitable Creativity. Targeting my 3 rocks and your, those top 3.
We're going to have 2 Blood Artist triggers. I'm going to shoot them both at you, Carlos.
Sure.
You're going to flip first?
Yep. Destroy these 3. Loyal Apprentice,
Oh, that one's great.
Hero Blade Hold,
That one's better.
and a
Oh.
Soul Ring.
That is gorgeous. Man, I haven't seen one of those
Wow.
in real life, much less over camera. Wow, that is pretty. 3 things? Sedgemoor Witch.
Yeah.
Walker. And
Oh, Play Elonia's Summoner, and that's it. Done.
Draw a Womp.
And Carlos has the city's blessing. Woo!
Oh yeah, he did. You have ascended, Carlos. So I'll activate Inkmoth. I'm gonna cast Yawgmoth.
In response to you casting Yawgmoth, play
Oh.
Yeva first.
Rex
gonna-
Sage.
Rex Sage, and I'm gonna target your Inkmoth Nexus.
Okay, that's fine.
And then Blood Artist trigger.
And I'm gonna have Carlos who's alive. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
gain
thought I was
alive.
gonna get one.
Oh no, you're gonna get infected. Go to combat. I'm gonna attack John in the air for 4. Put you at 9.
True.
I'm going to pass the turn.
Draw and play Azuri's Predation.
For each creature your opponents control, create a 4/4 green beast. Creature token. Each of those beasts fights a different one of those creatures. I guess I do respond. I will pay 1 white and cast Bandage on Hero of Bladehold.
That's great.
I'll draw a card.
In response to Bandage, I'm going to sacrifice Phyrexian Walker to Yawgmoth and put a -1/-1 counter on Hero Bladehold. Draw a card. Lose a life. Blood Artist does trigger. Carlos lose a life. I will gain a life. I'm going to sacrifice Skithiryx and put a -1/-1 counter on Rex Sage. Carlos lose a life, and I'll gain a life, and then I draw a card. And then I'm going to sacrifice Sedgemoor Witch. Same thing. We're going to put a -1/-1 counter on Arbor Elf. Yeah, we're going to kill that.
In response, I'm going to tap to untap a forest.
That's fine. Carlos, you'll lose a life. I'll gain the life, and I draw a card. And then I'll do the same thing with Blood Artist. I'll lose a life, gain a life. Carlos loses a life, and we'll put a -1/-1 counter on. So I'll kill the Loyal Apprentice, and I'll draw a card.
We're going to get 3 of these beasties, and they all win. Missouri's predation goes here.
Ugh.
I will attack Jason for 4.
Quattro.
Oh, it's Jonathan's turn now.
Draw for turn. All right, pass.
What the
Really?
heck? You should just tell us what's in your hand at this point.
The primary deduction is it either costs 5 or it requires white.
Draw. Play a mountain for turn.
Looks like Optipeak wants Johnny to win out of nowhere. He gets a white next time and then just starts snowballing.
But it's high power. It's Cobra Kai style, man.
Cobra Kai style.
Boom, Big Daddy. Volomachus Lorehold. I will attempt to go to combat, yeah. I'll swing 5 Vigilance Flying at you, Jason.
Okay, trigger. I mean,
Yeah.
John's 1 proliferate away.
I think John's dead.
I'm pretty much dead, yeah.
Alright, I'm just going to cast God's Willing on Volomachus, give him Pro Black. I scry 1. Okay, you take 5 then.
Perfect, I'll allow it.
Second main, I'll cast Star Compass. Pass the turn.
Draw a Reliquary Tower. Take 2 off Ancient Tomb. And we'll cast Baby Ugin. Nugan, if you will. The Ineffable. I'm going to -3 and destroy Carlos's dragon that is 1 or more colors. I will cast an Ornithopter that costs -2 mana. That'd be really cool, right? If only. I will pass the turn.
Draw. I'm going to play Tasigur, exiling 5 things out of here. I'm going to spin the wheel on Tasigur. So mill 2, and I will target
Which
Jonathan.
opponent? Yeah.
Jonathan.
A non-land card of an opponent's choice from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, I will choose the Reclamation Sage.
Boo hiss.
I'm going to send everything at you, Jason.
Cast sudden spoiling. So they're all Ornithopters. 0/2s with no abilities. And it's split second, so I'm not going to ask you guys if it resolves. I'll no blocks. I'll take it all.
Your turn, Jonathan.
Alrighty. End of turn, I'll flash the Hull Breacher. And then I will untap for my turn. Draw. I will attack Ugin.
Block.
Okay, cast Spiteful Sliver. Whenever slivers I control are dealt damage, it deals that much damage to a player or a planeswalker.
That's not cool.
And I will pass.
I'll draw for turn. Angel of Jubilation.
Oh gosh, no.
You can't pay life or sacrifice creatures.
creatures.
Take that, Yawgmoth.
I knew throwing all those Blood Artist triggers at Carlos was the right play.
Cast another again.
4.
That'll be it.
Can't sacrifice creatures? This is so bogus. Draw. How do I play Magic again? +1 again. Make a Spirit. A Yara of the Lochthwain. So whenever she or another black creature I control, or enters the battlefield under my control, each opponent loses life and I gain a life. So everyone take a damage. Boop. Okay, cool. Ancient Tomb is not a pay. It deals. Woo. Dodged a bullet there, boys and girls. And I'm going to cast a Grim Tutor. It's not an additional cost. It's part of the effect that I lose life. So we're good.
Good read.
Yeah, we'll get that one.
Fish Guardianship?
It could be. Put this in my hand. Already lost my life. Pass the turn.
End of your turn, I'm going to do Tasigur. 1, 2. Gaia's Herald, Zuri's Predation, or Consuming Aberration.
The guy is Herald.
Draw. I'll go to combat first. I'm going to send everything at your face, Jason.
In response, tap my Ancient Tomb, go to 14. Yeah, Arcane Signet for black, cast an Opposition Agent, which is the saddest Opposition Agent ever. Everyone's going to lose a life and I'm going to gain a life. Yeva's a 4/4?
Yes.
What the crap? I hate green. I'll put Opposition Agent in front of Tasigur, my 2/2 in front of Yeva, and a Yara in front of a Beast. They all die. This card from the Spirit will go to my hand. It's not drawing.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Hull
you
Breacher.
take 8.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's true.
And I'll go to 7. Don't kill me.
Play 3 to play Elvish Harbinger. Gonna go search for an elf.
I believe Harbinger puts it on top of your library.
Yeah, it does.
Yep,
Mistaken.
it does.
Gerard or Warcaller and put it on top of my library.
Nice.
But your turn, John.
Draw for turn. White mana. About time. Holy cow.
Well, that's not good. What are you gonna cascade into?
No, pretty much, actually.
I want to see you get some sort
Holy
of
schmoly.
impossibly combination of cards that destroys us all. That'd be amazing.
Cast first Sliver. Cascade trigger.
We windfall.
Windfall.
Oh, that's the spell, not the creature. My bad.
So, in response to Windfall, I'm gonna activate Tasigur. It's gonna Dragra. This has to be it, or nope, it's not. I was gonna target Carlos.
I am going to Fist of Flame, so I'll get it back at the end.
There you go. Put them in your feather hand.
I do draw a card from Fist of Flame, so you'll get a treasure from it. Okay, then we windfall. He gets 15.
So
Seedborn.
Optipeak is prophetic in his saying that John's gonna come from behind and win.
We'll
I hope
see.
so.
We'll see.
I mean, I won't kill Jason now, so.
I
So
don't
I'll draw
know if I
5.
can come back.
So I got 15 treasure from that. Sweet.
That seems nice. What does that say?
Treasure.
Treasure.
Oh, okay.
I will cast Sliver Legion for 5 treasure. And then Cascade. 3 visits goes off on that. Search for a forest. Shiny. A 1. And then 2 treasure. I'll cast Homing Sliver. And that's Cascade trigger. Okay, Venom Sliver comes in. And that has a Cascade trigger. Come on. Imperial
Yeah,
Seal.
Gale Rider's the only one drop sliver in your deck.
I don't know why I'm shuffling that. Okay, I will cast that and then search for a card.
Cascade.
So that's the card I'm pulling. It comes back. I lose 2. Goes back on top.
As a cost, it's on resolution, so it gets around your angel.
Most things are that way.
Except for fetch lands.
I will Sliver cycle the Diffusion Sliver. Search for
Gale
Cloud
Rider, yep.
Shredder.
Cloud
And then I will
Shredder.
cast it.
Sweet.
So now all of my slivers have flying and haste.
You get Gale Rider.
I'm going to crop rotation first. Search
You
for
didn't put in
lands.
striking sliver, did
You-
you?
you have to
It was in your
pay-
Considering.
Striking Sliver is in. And then I will shuffle all that stuff.
And another card is out.
For a land card, battlefield, shuffle your library. So I'm shuffling that. I will move to combat. I'll throw the homing sliver, throw that to Jason.
This is amazing.
Venom and Cloud Shredder and Spiteful. Those all go to Bryce. And then I'll throw the Sliver Legion and the first at Carlos.
How much is coming my way?
12, 6, 19.
I'll take it.
And then Carlos takes 24.
I will die horribly.
So will Carlos.
I will pass.
I just think it's hilarious that you're at 9 infect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't play with my food too much.
I'm gonna attack you with everything, Jonathan.
I will take the 21. I'm at 11.
Tasigur once.
Guys, Herald, all the way.
So I have a blockers, you know, and then you can't counter your stuff. Fast turn. Good game, John.
Untap and swing. I'll draw that guy.
He was slow rolling us, guys, the whole game.
You never really want to lose a game, but if you're going to, losing to non-combo slivers is pretty satisfying. At the very least, very nostalgic. If you are enjoying our content, please let us know by smashing the like button, subscribing to our channel, and if you really want to take it to the next level, support us on Patreon. That's at patreon.com/KingdomsTV. Either way, thanks so much for being here, thanks for watching, and keep it nerdy.